Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. We back. Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. They denied Diddy bail, man. They denied him bail. They denied him bail. So, I know we're going to get a lot of newcomers, and I'm tired of people that ain't subscribed on my channel jumping up on here. So this will be a subscribers only joint. You got 20 minutes to subscribe if you want to join the chat. All right? I'm making it a little easier for my rock moderators now that I'm back for vacation. You know what I mean? All my moderators, this will be a subscribe only show. Subscribers only show. So if you would like to be a subscriber, now's your time. You got 20 minutes to hit that subscribe button if you want to join the chat. You know what I mean? Because a lot of y'all want to come on and don't want to support by subscribing. It don't cost you nothing. It's just a push of a button. That's it. You know what I mean? Y'all got all these suckers running around the YouTube area with all these subscribers, and y'all don't even want to give me make me a subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. So you know what it is. Choke no joke. Let's get to it. I'll get to all the Diddy stuff. And now that the Diddy stuff is over, I can get back to the Fat Joe civil lawsuit, all right, with T.A. the Legend, a.k.a. Terrence Dixon, filed by Tyrone Blackburn, all right? Choke no joke. Y'all know what it is. Let's get to the show. It's choke no joke, no joke.
Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke. Yeah. You know what it is. Choke no joke. Either war. Rest in peace, Fuegos. Don't ask me why. We here now. Choke no joke. Grego. Rest in peace. You know what it is. Say I neglect her. I love my child. You make me go wild with your parenting style. Only for her, I wear this smile. Cause inside, it's really a grin. If I was a drinker, I'd be drunk off gin. I'm not a quitter, I fight to the end. You not gonna dictate who life I'm in. Just mad cause I went from boys to men. Like Wanya and Brandy, the road end. I say it in French, we are thin. I do not like you, you're not my friend. You make me cringe, get under my skin like veins, blood, bagging up cane. Don't know too many dudes that go through these things. Deal with your bullshit and still stay sane. Yo, brains with a blue early in the game. Deadbeat, I'll make you dead me. You wanna see me locked up like me, so I kick back and let the preacher preach. Wisdom of his word, get me through each day. Emancipation on the way. I'ma celebrate from September to May. Till the casket close, we go our way. I just pray she love me one day. Happy Father's Day, I love my child. 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 You the worst type of chick, bottom of the pile. Tell him it's his and know that it's mine. Mine's is his, then run for years. What the fuck was you thinking all those years? What if she needed a donor and needed me there? Did family even question her hair? Cause she came from your womb, do you think that is fair? I remember the day I called you out of nowhere. You heard my voice, all you heard was air. I bet you were hella scared. You said forget her, you better without her. Her's my daughter, this is an order. Try running again and you'll be crawling. Cause I'm coming through like Mike Duggan falling down. This time not fucking around. I wanna see it now and I don't care how. You do it, I do it, move quickly. All the years that you ditched me, and right now you going wanna hitch me to your back, take me where she's at, and don't worry, it won't be no clapping. These are the years of me rapping, producing, directing. For you it'd be hectic. I love my child and I don't regret. Happy Father's Day. I love my child. 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 Take me to court, bitch. That shit don't hurt me. I've been to court for worse. Still survive. See, I know it's not about the money. You filed to hurt me. I'm not a deadbeat. When it's all good, you know it's all sweet. When it's all hood, you gotta bear with me. Your girlfriends say take me to court. How you don't ask and then go to court? You know when you ask, things get brought or paid. Emancipation on the way. We'll hang out any given day. Your relationship will fade away. We will get close, you will fade away. Like the baby mama that ran state to state and had to run for about 8 years. Some say how she lived. Might satisfy the father but ruin the kid. Trust me, I speak it cause I live. And another song that info give. That's info for who follow the kid. We went half on the baby. Chick, you played me. Kidnapped my babies and made them hate me. Y'all ladies don't know, y'all drive us crazy. Fellas, if you out there and you miss your baby, I love my child. Choke no joke. This go out to all the fathers out there that miss their babies. They took our babies from us over money, child support. Now they don't even know us. This go out to you. Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah now. Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air. You clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out. Niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats. Cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make. Cake from crumbs, you gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the jokester. Jokester. On the ones and twos. Jokester. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eat a wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad.
Choke, no joke. I got a special guest in the building. Let them get situated. I'll see you in the building. All right. Choke, no joke. I got a special guest in the building. You know, let them get situated over there. How y'all feeling out there? Y'all feeling good? Y'all feeling good? All right. Yeah, I miss y'all too. I miss you too. Choke, no joke. I'm here. I'm here. Tap in, hit that like. You know what I'm saying? Please share this video because you don't want your favorite person in the chat to miss this one. Make sure y'all go ahead. Make sure y'all go ahead and share this one before I bring my guest on. I'm about to bring my guest on, right? I need y'all to share this joint. I need y'all to share this joint. My damn Instagram is acting whack as usual. I'm going to go live on TikTok because for some reason, for all y'all out there trying to switch up on Diddy, trying to act like y'all was supportive, we got the receipts of y'all niggas hating. You know what I'm saying? Ray J want to be out here changing his tune now. Yeah, nigga. We remember. We remember the time. We remember the time. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all want to come out and support Diddy now? No, 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 no. No, no, no. We ain't going for it. All right, so I got a brother in the building. Oh, God, where'd he go? I can't see you, brother. You say can't see, keep still. I need to see you, brother. Center yourself up. Center yourself up, brother. Center yourself up, brother. I'm going to bring you on when you start swinging the camera and moving it around. I need you to center yourself up, brother. I don't know what this dude's doing. Hold on, y'all. Oh, there you go. All right. All right. I see you. Don't move. Keep the camera right there. Keep the camera right there. You can't hear me? Don't worry. You see me? Don't worry. I'm going to bring you on in a second. I can see you. All right. I got you. I got you. You can, as long as you can hear me, don't worry. Hold on. Let me bring this dude on so he can see. I can hear him. Can you hear me?
Yo, Choke, I can't hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Choke, you can hear me though? I can't hear you, but so Juice, we're just here to talk about Big J.
Yeah, hold on. You can't
Eugene
hear
Deal.
nothing? Oh. Kick him out so he could come back in. Hold on, y'all. Let me explain to this dude what to do. Y'all gonna love this one.
All right, y'all. Choke no joke. I'm in the building. Y'all already know. If you didn't know and you just catching up today, you just got off work. The verdict came in today. Diddy was found guilty on 2 counts of paying the prostitutes to cross state lines, which is the Mann Act, which holds up to 10 years for each one. Are they going to give them 10 years for each one? Then, you, hold on for a sec. All right. Are they going to give them 10 years for each count? Normally in the feds, you go to trial, mostly state two. They going to hit you with the max because you went to trial. So do I think Diddy going to get 10 years for both and get 20 years? No. I think if they even gave him 10 years, they probably run them consecutive together and he'll probably get 10 years for both. But I doubt that because he don't have no criminal record that they will hit him that hard. But we will see. But as I predicted, he did beat the RICO. You know, a FRICO is not a RICO. You know what I'm saying? We know that, right? Also, I predicted that he would get found guilty on paying the sex workers because they did prove that. They had enough proof to do that. I'm seeing people that was saying otherwise. Now they want to jump on my bandwagon. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But like I said, I wasn't, doing it as a Diddy fan. I was just, once again, going over all the charges, all the evidence, all the witness testimonies. And that's how I came to my conclusion on the guilty verdict. But not letting them get bailed out now until sentencing, I kind of figured that they may pull that move and not let them. But the good thing is, out of all of it, the good thing out of all of it is that, hold on a second. The good thing is he didn't get found guilty of the RICO. So being that he didn't get found guilty of the RICO, they can't take his money. That is the good thing. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Combs family for that. Y'all still got some paper. He did win his case with B.I.G, so they saying that they owe him like $2 billion. So Diddy gonna be up, whether he got to do some time or not. You know what I mean? But more than likely, he gonna have to do a little bit of time. He gonna have to sit down. That's my next prediction. They gonna give him a little bit of time. Cassie sending a letter and talking about, oh, she's scared, this, that, and the other. You ain't never went to the police one time, Cassie. Now, one time did your ass go to the police and
Even at the Intercontinental, when the security guard came and asked you, you want him to call the cops. No, you never went to the police. Now all of a sudden you scared. Girl, you got $30 million. Spend that on some security, get you a dog, and move out the country. He'll be all right, though. So it's a lot of suckers that preyed on Diddy downfall. The one that wants the number one sucker was Eugene Deal. Eugene Deal, the number one sucker, right? When I say he did all that on YouTube to get Diddy in jail, and he did it. He got Diddy in jail like he wanted to, right? Once he got Diddy in jail, and I'm like, yo, you send Diddy to jail. Yo, Choke, don't be saying that. Don't be saying that, right? And then when the trial started, this nigga going down to the jail, down to the courts. Yeah, I want him look him in his face. Yeah, I did this to you. I did this to you. Yeah, okay. You did it to him. Okay, buddy. You know what I mean? Now you want to take credit on it. The girl Tisa Tales lies. Tisa Tales lies. She sat there every court date, every time they went in court. Negative. She had nothing positive to say. The defense did this. Even now with the verdict. What she said, the jurors was stupid, this, that, and the third. Yo, this girl's something crazy, right? But let's get back to Gene Squill. Because I got somebody that knows Gene Squill very well, right? Y'all see how Gene be talking all that tough stuff? Yo, niggas wouldn't do nothing to me. Whoa. Well, let me tell y'all something. My man Yusef, right? He brother from the city of Jersey. I don't have to get into what part. You know what I'm saying? They call him Yusef Juice. You know what I mean? But he had an encounter with Eugene Deal. We gonna talk about that tonight, right? Now, Gene always telling y'all all this tough talk. Yo, make sure y'all hit the like so everybody can come and see that I'm live, because I ain't been live in a week. But we back to our 7 o'clock p.m. joints, right? Make sure you send this link to somebody you know that love the show and can't stand Gene Squill's lying ass, right? I done showed y'all plenty of times this nigga is a habitual liar. Now I got to put clips together and show you him saying one thing and saying another thing about the same thing, right? But all right, if you from Dirty Jersey in the building, you know my man Yusef Juice. What up?
You already know. What's
Yo,
up, Choke? What's up, Choke, man? We outside, man. You know, it's a beautiful day today, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Diddy, man. You know, he's like the freak off. That's what he do, man. But he ain't a criminal, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing he got his bag back and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? But let's get the big, you know, they call him Big Gene. I know him by Eugene Deal, man. You know,
yeah,
I
hold
did
on.
15.
Before we get in all that,
What's
I
up,
bought me
baby?
a bottle for this one, you know, to celebrate Diddy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To celebrate that. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to the sitting in these court cases and watching them. And my predictions, I've been hearing them. So Diddy not getting a Rico, I'm gonna pop me a bottle over here while I'll deal with you. You know what I mean?
Right. Salute to Diddy, man, beating that Rico. That's right.
All right.
Salute
So,
to him,
yo,
man.
let everybody know who you are, B.
Yeah, they know what's going on, man. You know, my name is Seth, man. Yusef. They call me Yusef Juice. You know what I'm saying? I did 15 years upstate New York because of Eugene Deal. You know, it wasn't his fault or nothing. I'm just saying, every time I turn around, I see him talking about gangsters. But like, he the one that bring the gangsters back to Rikers Island. You know what I'm saying? And he always talking like, so you know, he put me on Rikers Island as well as my two primies. You know, I did 18 months on the island fighting a case with him. You know, he got carjacked, pistol whipped, and all that. We thought he was the plug though, man. You know, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Robbery ain't really my
Yo,
thing.
yo, try to keep the camera still, nigga. You
Oh,
bouncing all
my
around, you
bad,
gonna get
baby.
a
My
seasick,
bad.
man.
My
All right,
bad. I apologize.
tell the homies to watch your back, man. You walk and look around like you looking for the police, nigga.
No, I
Hold
got
on,
you. I
keep the
got you,
camera
baby.
still.
That part.
All right, yo.
All right, I'm
So
gonna take a
you
seat.
call it. All right. So I think we all kind of know your story. Well, not your story, because the situation we're about to get into, Gene been telling the story every year about this time where he almost lost his life, and the stuff that happened on the bridge and stuff every year, the same date, you know, which you probably know the date because you probably got locked up that day, you know, but that's his
Exactly.
anniversary of where he almost lost his life and all this extra stuff he be telling, right? But he ain't never tell the story how you tell it. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, Cho. You know the crazy part about it, right? The crazy part
Yeah.
about it is that it was 1999, Friday the 13th.
That's how I know. That's how I know he's talking about that story, because it's always Friday the 13th. And
Yeah, it was
if
Friday
people,
the 13th.
when people always talk about it, I mean, when people hear him talk about that Friday the 13th, you can see that he's traumatized by that day. You know what I mean? But
Hey man,
let's go back to that day. How that day started for y'all.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? Just to be like, that day changed my life, man. It was so detrimental to my life because, you know, at this time I was in the middle of a war. You know, my brother had just got killed. It's crazy because my brother got killed the day before Big. My brother got killed March 8th. He was 24. He was in the car. It was almost similar to Big, man. He had the same glasses on. We buried them. It was just crazy. And like I told you, I got Brooklyn ties. So, you know, my family from East New York, but my cousin, she had lived in the star at the time. So after I buried my brother, I was in Brooklyn. So Brooklyn was like mourning with me. You understand what I'm saying? They was mourning Big, and I was mourning my brother. But you know, I say all that to say, you know, I took my whole family out of town.
Here we go, nigga. Here we go. Somebody must have called his phone. Diddy. Oh, let me kick him out. Now, I guarantee you somebody seen him on there. Yo, the nigga on choke. Called his goddamn phone. Oh, man. Make sure y'all share this video, because I'm telling you, this is about to be a movie. Y'all, this nigga be talking all this tough talk. Oh boy. Wait till y'all hear this. This is about to be a movie. Oh, this is about to be a movie. TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. If y'all want to see the visuals, come to my YouTube channel. All right.
Yeah, my bad, choke, man.
Yeah.
Bad.
Somebody called
Yeah,
the phone, didn't
yeah. So boom. So, you know, anyway, long story short, you know what I mean? It's a lot of similarities. It's just crazy because when I found out, he was talking about my guy at Fo, man. And you know, I ain't like that neither, man. That's my guy, that's my comrade. We was actually on the island together. So
What you mean he was talking about him?
he was talking about like, you know, I guess he was trying to solidify himself as a gangster or whatever. He was saying, like, yeah, he had his manager on there or whatever, and he called him like, yeah, what I told that Fo, Maserati Fox, boom, boom, boom. I know him when he was full length Fox. That's my guy, Jamel Green. And he like, yeah, basically if Fox would have listened to him, like as if he's some big mob boss, man. You
Yo,
know,
sit the camera on the dash or something, or the phone on the dash, because you still swagging it.
I got it,
You
I
need to
got
get it out
charge.
your hands.
Okay. Well, hold on. Yeah, I got you, Joe, because I got the charge in. But he it's a lot of, man, it's the same guy who was on the stand crying, Joe.
Wait,
you understand what I'm saying?
wait, hold on, wait, you jump, you can't, hold on. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, this guy, Gene, he's the same guy that was on the stand crying, man. And you know,
wait, hold on. You jumping too fast. We got to get to the stand. So,
yeah.
the day you had an incident with Gene, how that day started?
Well, that day, like I was saying, you know, my brother had got murdered, so we was in the middle of a war. So we got the call. I was actually at K-Mac studio. My bro, you know, I was trying to do the music. I had a song out with Jaheim, and you know, my man Ruff for Bellion and Chameleon. And we had a hit with Jaheim. We had did the
Shout out K-Mac, Soul Diggers.
exactly. That's my bro, like my bro, like really from the mud, from the sandbox. So
Yeah,
we had
K-Mac, hold on. K-Mac, he produced the joint on my new album called Extortion. So for all y'all that want to know who K-Mac is, that Extortion joint on my new album, Learn from Mistakes too. He produced that joint. All right.
Oh, we got Honey Baby right now popping. We don't forget
Okay.
that. But yeah, but we had a hit out, man. You know what I'm saying? But the same time, in the middle of a war, the odds of me getting out of this war is slim. With me getting rid of everybody, not going to jail, is real slim. But I get a call, they all gonna be at Jimmy's Bronx Cafe. You know, a good friend of mine that was, you know, he was giving parties there. He was a like mutual friend of both parties, both sides, but he was neutral. And he was giving parties there, and I heard all of them was gonna be there. Now it was already shaking. And they was staying real low. Then I get the call. So we load up in the BM, stolen BM, me and my two crimies and the dude who was driving or whatever. You know, I ain't gonna mention his name. He the only one who got away. I just call him Monkey Man. You know what I'm saying? Jumped off the bridge and all that or whatever and got away on the other part. My other two crimies jumped off the bridge. We get to that later. But so now we in a black BM. We hammered up Max, Rugers. Rugers was the thing at the time. We get to the city, we get to Jimmy's, they already bounced.
Wait. Jimmy's Bronx Cafe in the Bronx?
Exactly. You know how Jimmy's is set up right off the Deacon. So we spin around it. We looking for any Jersey place that look like any of they G-Rides. None of them there. They already bounced. So we like, fuck it. We over here. First dude come out shining. We gonna get him. Now I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with you, Choke. Like, robbery ain't really my thing. Of course, you know, my mom's died. My team started carjacking it, no. And they used to rob other hustlers. There was no civilians or whatever. And I then took a car to even, you know, I did a lot of things or whatever. That's really not my thing. And at this time, I was up. I ain't need to do no robberies. But I rolled with Rush. Fuck it. First nigga shining, we gonna get him. My man's in him, that's their thing. He come out shining. Big Goofy. We thought he was the plug. He
Wait, hold on. Who came out?
Big Goofy, Big Gene.
Okay.
Eugene Deal. So he comes out. He big, you know what I'm saying, 6'8", whatever, but big boogers. He blinging. He looking like a walking disco light. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, you say that. Hold on. You talking about he had a bunch of jewelry on?
You already know. He was flooded out from head to toe. You know, from wrist to ears, rather. You know, Chan, you see how he do now? He switches pieces up. You know, he's a jury guy. And you know, no disrespect to him or whatever, man. He just happened to get caught up in the midst of something that wasn't even meant for him, at least for my behalf. So now we follow him. He in the F-150, following the Harlem, whatever, you know what I mean? He doing whatever he doing. And then, it got funky from there, man. You know, we're going to give him, we got to say the rest for the book. You know, I got the book and the movie coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I really wasn't even going to really talk about him or make him the highlight of it, but he keep talking. My thing is, bro, you're not even if you was around street guys, bro, you're not a product of the street. If you was, you'll be labeled a rat because you was on the stand crying, pointing me out, and I ain't even the one who hit you on the head with the hammers and all that.
Wait, hold on, you jumping all over the place. Hold on, brother. I'm gonna have to leave this because this ain't what you do. All right, so y'all at Jimmy Brown's Cafe, and y'all looking for a lick?
Nah, we looking for the dudes that killed my brother.
Okay.
But they already had left. So now we already loaded up. We came over here for action. So now we can't get them. So it's like we ain't going back. Somebody getting got. We ain't over here with all these hammers for nothing. And the first dude shining, we said we gonna get it, and it happened to be Big Gene. Eugene Deal.
So he was looking like a drug dealer.
Absolutely. We thought he was the plug. Until we pulled the joint out after he get
so he came out and y'all just followed him?
Yeah, we follow him, man. Follow him from Harlem to the Bronx. You know the crazy part about it?
You know,
The
y'all
whole
followed him
time.
from the Bronx to Harlem.
Yeah, from the Bronx to Harlem. And the whole time I'm thinking about the song we just made with Jaheim. I'm thinking about the hit. I'm thinking about getting back to North, handling business, and getting back to what I could do. You know what I mean? But the whole car quiet. It was eerie. It's like, I'm Muslim now, so it was the cut of Allah. And I do thank Gene because the odds was against me. I was either gonna die or be in Trenton at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I wound up getting 15 years, 17 years, doing 14 and a half in New York because of him.
Wait,
So,
hold on, bro. Wait, you jumping all over the place again. So now, y'all go from the Bronx to Harlem. Y'all follow Gene, and then what happened?
it got ugly from there, but you know, Choke. I got the book coming out, man. They gotta wait for the rest, Choke.
Yeah, but you got. I mean, you can't give us. You gotta give us some of what happened. Y'all followed them, then what happened?
Hey, Choke. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm gonna tell you this part, right? It got real crazy where though he running out the joint ass naked crying, man. Just make it a robbery. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. And the crazy part for my
So y'all
documentary.
robbed them?
Niggas ripped him, man. Carjacked him, pistol whipped him, everything. Took his gun, everything. Man. I did 14 and a half years because of him. I got the paperwork, everything. See, I'm the only one with the trap.
Right. All right. So y'all robbed him. How he end up naked? Like not literally naked, right?
Not naked, but he ran out, pants falling down. He a big guy, man. And that boy can run, man. He get busy.
All right. So y'all rob him, and what y'all rob him for? His jewelry?
Niggas took truck, gun, jewelry, everything, man.
So he had a gun and he didn't use it?
Nigga ain't lick. We got in a shootout that night, but he ain't shoot. We got in a shootout that night on 8th Avenue from the new precinct. But he ain't shoot.
Police?
With his guys, parole officers and police as they was coming out. Gene, look, he was out that night looking for dudes to bring him back to the island. Cause when niggas took the joint out his thing, thinking it's the bricks, it was niggas profiles, like addresses and with their face where he got to go look for them to bring them back to jail. He was wait.
Gotta remember, everybody ain't street, so everybody not understanding what you're saying. When you say y'all took the joint out and they had the joint, y'all thought it was bricks. What do you mean? The suitcase?
You know how you get the little briefcase, but it ain't really a briefcase. It's like the paper one. Like the leather, almost like it ain't got no lock or nothing on it. But he had that joint. But they thinking the joints in Miami. I'm on the car with the Mac watching. We pull up in the projects, so my crimies in them is the ones ripping them. They came in from both sides of the door, just smacking them on the head with the hammers. I felt sorry for them. I'm in front of them on the car, on the stolen, on the BM, watching them. They ripping them. I'm like, they kick them out the truck. So yeah, it got real ugly, man. And I apologize to him, man. I keep it a buck. He caught a bad one that night, man. It wasn't even meant for him, man. And I'm Muslim now, man. I've been home 11 years, man. And I've been to who he was. I just been, I'm into my thing, telling my story, man. But enough was enough, man. I couldn't take it no more. So, we got the story coming out. We got the documentary coming out. And we're gonna be doing the reenactments and we're gonna be showing what happened. I did the time for it, so he wanna talk gangster shit. That's the shit I used to be on, and may Allah forgive me for my language, but that's what I used to be on, man. I ain't on that no more. I taught the kids not to be on that. But when a dude who is not a gangster is trying to act like a gangster, that really make me, it just do something to me, man, because he should be talking to kids about advancing in different careers, but he tried to be so street. You know what I'm saying? Like he a wolf or he a gorilla, or like he was walking in them yards of Attica and Green Haven, because I walked them yards because of him. Because if he was a gangster, he could have said, nah, that ain't him. He ain't had nothing to do with it. I had a mask on anyway. You ain't really know it's me. Could have been like, nah, man, I don't really know. If you was really a gangster, all these gangsters you said you be around, because I was in New York City with the finest. My family went to New York. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Blizz was actually on the island with me. You understand what I'm saying?
Triz, Tank, you know, I go on and on, man. You know what I mean?
So
From Harlem to Bronx, all the legends, man, that he talk about. I was really with them, man. Really, you know, we was toe to toe, 10 toes down in them yards, man. And, you know, he
right.
act like
So
he was in the yard. The way he be talking, you would think that he was in them yards, but he the one that sent people to the yards.
so when y'all rob them and everything, how did y'all get caught?
He had a whole shootout with police. That's why I gotta save some for the documentary. But we
Yeah,
had the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
shootout. We had the whole shootout and everything. That's why I was telling you my joint about to come out, but I just wanted to give you the exclusive for you, bro, man. K-Mac, he already stabbed you. Y'all go way, way back. I wasn't talking to nobody, whatever, giving nobody. A few people had hit me, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I just want, my joint is coming out, man. I got the podcast coming out on the whole history of everything, man. My whole life, my whole story. My story is different. You know what I'm saying? My book different, my movie different. I've been out 11 years doing a lot. Actually, I got shot 9 times, 2017. So I had to learn to walk again. Had to start all over again. And then, mental trauma. Cause I got a lot going on, man. So, I've been in the streets all my life. So when I see a joker that's acting like he's solidified or certified to talk about street business when he on the sidewalk, if anything, you're an agent and provocateur. You know what I'm saying? You come amongst the gangsters, then you report back to them fellas that you be with. Because that's the guys that hold you down. They held him down that night. We was banging out with them. They held him down and he heard one of theirs got carjacked and pistol, got his hammer took and all that. You understand what I'm saying? So, he's a civilian, man. He's not a tough guy.
Nah, he started the same game. He ran with Slick in the Family, D. Ferg, like
let me
Chad
tell you,
Williams.
Now Harlem and East New York. I've been there my whole life. My family from Lionel Hampton to St. Nick. My aunt been there 50 years. My family in East New York is from Workman, Linden, all that. 50 years. We've been going to the city since the 70s. My family whole way in both places. And all I ever heard of him is he's Puff bodyguard. Or dudes used to use him to drive him around. They get pulled over. He'd show them the badge. You know what I'm saying? And if he was playing both sides, then salute to him if he got away with it. But that night was a whole different story. My crimies is talking in the documentary because they the ones that put the hands and feet on him. You know what I'm saying? I was really, I didn't really want to be. I wanted to get back home and handle what I got to business. You got to remember, the urgency was different, Choke. My brother got murdered. These my comrades, they had love for him, but they was just running with me, but the urgency was different. So fuck, we over here. So they like, man, we got to get something out of this. This is how they different. My crimies is a little more violent than me. I'm more the smooth guy. You understand what I'm saying? So it's coming out, man. The whole story, man, and just my whole life story, man. It ain't just about him. It's just he play a pertinent, a real deep spot in my life because of that. Because of him, I learned the Islam, going to prison. Because of him, I got the comrades that I met doing 15 years in New York State prison. Comrades that's some of them closer to me than dudes I knew all my life. So I met some real good men in New York State prison. And it was because of him. So, salute to him. It ain't no hard feelings. Like when I see him, I want to get busy. He might want to get busy or whatever. I got a problem putting the gloves on. He's 6'8". I got a problem putting the gloves on. I seen him boxing with Unique. He might got a little 3-piece or something. I don't know, man. We could do a charity fight. We'll do a charity fight or something, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. But
So wait, hold on. So what were y'all charged with?
We was charged with armed robbery. Hey, yo, they didn't give us the shooting at police, right? Because they shot 2 ladies, 2 crackheads on like 150th and 8th. And them 2 crackheads got paid. Anybody from Harlem that's in the comments that was outside 1999, that hot summer, my man Junk was out there on Lennox. Cause homie Monkey Man, the dude, boy, he drives his ass off. Boy, we had 70 cars chasing us that night, Joe. Harlem 1999, Friday 13th, whatever, 2 in the morning. Dudes were still outside of town on a Thursday going into Friday. It was lit. So homie did what he did. Then they start banging. My crime, start banging back, but they don't know their way around. So I'm telling them to make a left, trying to get them to go on 8th. He go down 7. So they ain't charge us with shooting at police because that would have helped me at trial. They dropped it before I went to trial. My crimies had to cop out. They jumped off the bridge and everything. It got crazy, a whole bang on everything. Like if you look up the papers right now, if you was to go back and look up that day of the papers, that's all that was in the papers and on the news that night. It was retarded. So yo, I walked on the
What they
island.
charge you?
They
What you
took my
charge?
even blocks.
What they charge
Yeah,
you? And
armed
what was your
robbery.
conviction and your sentence?
Armed robbery. I had 5 gun possessions. I blew the 14 counts. I had armed robbery, I think 1 and 2, gun possession, 5 guns, shit, all that shit that come with robbery, man. 14 counts of that. You know how they add the other shit, and the other shit, and the other shit. All together, I had like 120 years, but it added up to 17 years because they ran a concurrent. So shit.
Was it state or federal?
That was state, New York State. I was on the island 18 months. And from the island,
Right.
I went to Sing Sing, 2001. From there, I went to Clinton, Clinton to the box. From there to Comstock, then to the box, then to Auburn. I did the whole circuit.
So when you went on trial, did Gene come to court?
Gene was on the stand, bro. I got the paper, I got the minutes, everything. Gene was on the stand. Every time he seen his jury, he started crying.
Literally?
Well, you got it. I'm talking about, yo, it's in the paper, everything. Give him a minute. Anytime because you know they had his jury for 18 months. So anytime he seen a booger or anything, he started crying. Yeah. Or anything, man. That's why I be seeing him all tough. I be like, yo, Gene, stop it, man. Diddy said, yo, he was going at it with the boy Courtney. Courtney from my hood. I'm from the Hooter in North. Courtney from up the hill, Stuyvesant, right?
Yeah.
So they going at it. Courtney must have said, yeah, I'm from North. He said, yeah, you talking about you from North. I know some real niggas in North. My man Lamont, my man Black. Nigga, the one who hit y'all in the head with that hammer is Charlie Black. It ain't too many more official blacks than that in North. So if your man Black more official than him, then I mean,
yo, stop
don't know him,
swinging the camera, nigga.
Oh my bad. I don't know, but if we do know, it ain't him. But you know, my man, you know, he just different, man. That nigga's a super tough ass guy. This fame shit, this media thing is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like,
So when Mace talking about Gene was crying behind the car, that sound like the Gene you know, huh?
Listen, baby, just make it a robbery, baby. Don't kill me, baby. Yeah. Hey, yo, you know what's crazy is it was 2 chicks from Harlem that was in that I met. When I was talking to them about, they said they was in the parking lot and watched the whole thing. I got them on a documentary. They was in the parking lot scared to death watching it. Said, yo, heard everything. Seen him when he ran, everything, bruh. But they never came and told. They kept it a buck. They just minded their business. But they don't even want to show their face, but they gonna tell about that night when they was out there. Yeah, so like, you know, he want to talk and play. He wants some footage. You want to go viral, nigga. I'm gonna help you go viral. And P. Diddy home too. Diddy probably put the documentary on Revolt, man. I want to play with Diddy. I want to play with him and all that, thinking he was finished. Hey, come on, Diddy, put it on Revolt, man. Let's get busy, man. Put the whole movie out. We need to show the whole movie. That whole thing, that whole night was a movie. Choke. Starting from K-Mac rest in the studio.
Maybe Gene to get in the documentary and tell his side of it.
Hey, man, he might as well. Hey, yo, you remember that documentary with Tupac and them when they was and Biggie and them? And then he was like, yo, I'm only doing this for Miss Wallace. I was in Comstock watching it. And I said, damn, I know this dude's face. And then he said, I'll never forget the dude's face. And he went to go to his head where he got hit at with the hammer. Because on trial, he said that about my co-defendant. Because my co-defendant only when they had no mask on. And he was like, I seen his face. And he looked like my man such and such. And I'll never forget her face. And when he said that, I said, oh, shit. That's the nigga for my case. I looked at my paperwork. His name was Eugene Deal on there. It said Eugene Deal. I said, oh, shit. The nigga we robbed is Puff bodyguard. This one I found out in Comstock 2003. I'm like, wow. Oh, shit. So when I get home and I see him talking about Puff got big killed and this and that and that and this, I did my homework on him, man. You know, my niggas tell me he ain't from Harlem, he from St. Louis. He came up a while ago, but you know, he was running, he was holding dudes down as far as security. You know, he was running with some official dudes or whatever, but he was always, you know, playing his position, a big guy with a badge and a gun. you know, everybody could use that, man. So I'm not taking nothing from him. But as far as him talking about street politics and like he be talking like he's Supreme from Supreme Team or Prince and one of them, man. Like looking at this guy, like, come on, my nigga. Like if that's the case, you a rat. If you a street dude, you a rat. You definitely was on the stand crying, telling on me. You got me. I'm the whole time he pointing, he telling me, I'm shaking my head like, no, I'm like looking at the jury. Every time every time he crowd the jury looking at me, I'm looking at them like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Cause mommy, you know, I went to trial saying I ain't know my crimes. I went like I was a victim, like I ain't know nobody. I just got put in the car type shit. I made up a whole story. And this nigga, you know, all you gotta do is say, yeah, nah, man, I don't think that was him. That's what street niggas do. This what real street niggas do. Like, nah, nigga, that wasn't him. They want you to come home. I don't want you to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't playing by the same code. I was playing by mommy. I changed my whole life. I'm still who I am underneath. I got mental trauma. I got PTSD. But at the same token, I've gotten help. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in therapy. I never stop. You gotta remember, a lot of us growing up in the streets, we was in wars. This been war. Like we really veterans of wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I lost everybody. I'm the only sole survivor of my living family, immediate family, besides my kids and grandkids. So I can go on and on and on and on about my life. And those who know me know. Like the fact I woke up and I'm 54 and I feel good. So, you know, with Gene, I would like for Gene to start talking about positive stuff. Like, yo, bro, I'm starting a camp for kids, or I'm doing this. I started Get Our Youth back when I first came home. And my last 4 years in the prison, I was talking to the kids. I was part of the YAT program. So that started me when I came home. Non-profit tracks helped me. A whole bunch of stuff. I did Viceland, did Breakfast Club. I did a lot of stuff. And I tell you, I shot 9 times. You know, sometimes you revert back to the streets and things happen. Had to learn to walk again. I went over there. I was with Trife and them, G-Mac. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. You know what I mean? I did a lot, man, since I've been home, and a lot of dudes helped me, and they showed me a lot. You know what I mean? And you know, I don't want to revert back to that type of stuff. I'm just telling my story of my time. I have the right to tell what happened with me and Gene. It's not to glorify nothing. It's just really what it is, bro. It happened to you.
I mean, he out here telling all these wolf stories and all the, you know, all these stories of all these drug dealers and bank robbers and all the niggas that he ran with. So it ain't nothing wrong with you telling the story, because he like telling stories. He ain't tell a story about how y'all pistol whipped him and he cried and all that, but got on the stand and fucking ratted on niggas, because you can't let that nigga tell it. He's the most thorough ass nigga out here. Nobody would mess with him.
You know, I ain't gonna hold you. My crimies, when they do their interview, it's not gonna be as calm as how I'm talking, because they don't like that guy. They I don't have to, you know me. I'm Muslim, man. I strive to be better every day, man. I ain't perfect, nobody perfect, but I do want to be better. And he an older guy, he could die any minute, man. I don't want to be ridiculing him or nothing, or trying to be tough. And I was actually playing with the fighting thing, man. He's a super OG in his 60s, man. I don't want to fight that man. And I pray that he do what he do, man. I hope Puff forgive him. You know what I'm saying? Because Diddy home, and I see a lot of people looking
he ain't home
scared,
yet.
man. But
Diddy might still get about 10 years, bro.
No matter what, he home. He see the streets again. He got that. He still got that bag, like you said. So you know, it's a lot of people scared, man. They looking like they acting like Diddy Gotti is a goddamn body. But you know, my thing is like this, man. You know, people always judging everybody, man. And I hate that. I don't like bullies, man. And Gene been acting like a bully lately. That's the only reason why I even did this, choke. Cause I don't like bullies, man. We bully the bullies, man. I'm keeping bugging. I ain't no big joker, nothing. I always bully. I ain't never let a nigga bully me or mine. And that's what he been acting like, a big bully. You know what I'm saying? And he's soft. He pussy. Keep it a buck. You know what I mean? And I don't like that, man. So you know.
All right. Well, look, I'm not going to get into too much more, because you know the Vlads and all these niggas now, they don't see you. They gonna want to interview you, and you can tell it to all of them. You know what I mean? But you hit me up because you said nigga Gene keep being on these platforms talking tough, and you told me your story, and I'm a real one. I'm gonna let dudes come up here and tell their side of it. You know what I mean? But I'm sure a lot of people gonna want to interview you and get more of it. You know what I'm saying? More of the story. But you know, you always welcome to come back. Your primees, if they want to come on and come back, you know what I mean? They want to come on, they welcome too. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, that's
definitely gonna be looking forward for the documentary and stuff. You know what I
no
mean?
question. It's called The Only Thing Promised Is Death, man. And you know, I do the Islamic poetry too, Choke. Like it's real ill, man. Like, you know, for the Mookmeens that remember we had that competition in Green Haven and I won. Like I'm giving out I'm Beans, Freeway, any of these Muslim rappers, man. I got a joint called My Other Half, right? My Other Half, the one who cooks the food, runs the bath, feeds the kids, also feeds me, reminds us of Allah's wrath. I'm about to put that out in the whole video, and I want all the Muslim brothers without no music or nothing, straight acapella. And I want to do a little thing for 10 bands or whatever to the best verse, whoever got the best verse after. So we got a whole bunch of stuff we doing, Choke, besides
You don't
Big
want no
Game.
smoke with Beanie Siegel, baby. You don't
Nah,
want no smoke with Beanie Siegel.
I'm gonna keep it above. I want to smoke with everybody with that Islamic poetry, man. I'm anybody that was in a Have or anywhere that was with me on it, they know, man. Juice, they know. Hey yo, I'm gonna just leave. Let me just tell you. Let me give you a little piece, right?
Yeah.
Hey yo, am I my brother's keeper? Sure, the Sahabas loved the first four caliphs. Severe against the Kafir, merciful to the Umin. Hill to hill, shoulder to shoulder on the Sirata Mustaqim. If Allah intends good, who can repel his favor? If your decree is hellfire, who can save you? It's a test, Ya Ikhwan. It's as simple as this. If Allah wanted us all to be pious, he would have created bliss. His decree and power, will and intent. Dollar bills and fast women, but still we repent. Some do, some don't. And only Allah knows, but as sure as the wind blows, the trumpet shall blow. Am I my brother's keeper? As sure as Esau held the leaper, as sure as he was raised in the Ayah in Anisa, 158. I love the believers. Know them by the marks on their faces, symbolizing truth and patience from prostration. Severe against the Kafir, merciful to the Mumin, hill to hill, shows the show on the Sarat. Hey yo, I want smoke.
Nigga, I'm gonna put Beanie Siegel on you, boy.
Freeway,
Beanie
all
Siegel
of
got them jail bars too.
Loon, Muta. I want all the Muslims. I want all the Muslims to, let's do it, man. Let's take this all around the globe, man. But yeah, Choke, I appreciate you, man. And documentary, the book, everything coming soon, man. Everything getting revamped, man. So you're gonna see me a lot, man. They're gonna see us, cause man, you're gonna do some things.
All right.
Yeah.
So yo.
Hey, Choke.
Yeah.
Let Jane know where I'm at, man. I heard he was in Jersey giving cookouts and all that.
Yeah, he live out there in Jersey.
Hey, Jane, that's where we at right here. I'm just playing. That's what the young boys be doing. I'm just playing, Jane. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to smoke, Jane. I ain't even outside. I just came out to do the video. I be in the house.
All right. Well, look, man. I'm gonna holler at you in a second. I'm gonna get back to you.
That part, man. Peace.
Tell K Mac I said what up.
You already, my guy. See you soon.
All right, salute.
Salute.
One. Show no joke. Here with the exclusive Yusef Juice in the building. You know what I mean? Now I know some of y'all out there, y'all don't care for this. You know what I mean? But some of us, you know, we like to hear the hood stories. Gene out here telling a lot of hood stories. So you best believe we're going to get his lies coming up. Man, they do that, man. No. Yeah. But as you know, the brother said, he only came on because Gene keeps telling these wolf stories. So that's why he hit me up. So, you know, he can let niggas know Gene sat on the stand, cried and stuff. We know he cried. He cried when I went to Revolt World. You know, choke you over there messing with Diddy. Damn right, I'm petty, nigga. Remember the nigga was talking about my mother? You forgot about that? How he kept disrespecting my mother? And I'm petty? Oh, okay. Okay. Remember, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Disrespect my mama, you know what I mean? I ain't got to go out there and blow your head off. It's 100 ways to skin a cat. So if you don't like it and you say I'm petty, so what? Now, back to Diddy, right? So if you just tuned in, you just got off work, you just getting home, you just been driving trucks or whatever, you ain't been tapped in. Diddy was found guilty on 2 of the lesser charges, which was the Mann Act charges, which ain't really the lesser charges, you know. But this is why I keep telling y'all, we got to abolish the Mann Act, because if the Mann Act was abolished, which is a law that's about 120 years old, that they've been using for Jack Johnson, Chuck Berry, you know, it's damn near a racist law, because you don't see them charging white rock and roll artists who did way more than Diddy, Elvis, marrying a 14-year-old, and went to his grave with a smile on his face. Hugh Hefner, who had a whole house, the Playboy Mansion, full of women, right? Women even got raped in the Playboy Mansion, right? He went to jail. I mean, he went to his grave with a smile on his face. They didn't hit Hugh Hefner with the Mann Act, and he was traveling with the Playboy bunnies, right? It's people that went to the Playboy Mansion and popped off and had a good night in there, if you know what I mean, right? So, the Mann Act has been definitely used against black people. Now, I'm sure when Diddy come home, I'm sure now that y'all see R. Kelly, him and Diddy, that was the same trial. Diddy had Daphne and Cassie. R. Kelly had Azriel and Joycelyn, right? Only difference between R. Kelly and Diddy was Diddy still had money for a strong defense. R. Kelly didn't have no money like that. Diddy, the world was watching, right? R. Kelly, nobody cared because they thought his case was about pedophilia. But what they both had in common was those were their girlfriends. They wasn't sex trafficking their girlfriends. These was willing participants, right? Both Azriel Clary and Joycelyn, both Cassie and Jane Doe, or whatever you want to call her, now that the trial's over, right? But they both were one man with a RICO. A RICO is supposed to be 2 or more in the organization. They both was just one man, both 2 one men with RICOs. Only reason Diddy got off because the world was watching and he still had paper for a strong defense. R. Kelly, his case was the same exact thing. It wasn't about peeing on no girl. It wasn't about no pedophilia. It wasn't about him dating no young girl. It was the same thing, right? Him being the freak. He was just the R&B freak. Diddy was the hip hop freak. You know what I'm saying? It was the same case. Only reason Diddy won that because all the media was outside. All the independent media was outside. The YouTubers, the bloggers. R. Kelly, nobody cared. Right? R. Kelly ain't getting no support. Like Diddy ain't getting no support. But Diddy got a little support because his family showed up for him. Kanye showed up for him. You know what I'm saying? Who else I seen show up for him? G-Dep showed up for him. I seen a couple of people show up for Diddy. Only reason R. Kelly got convicted because the world wasn't paying attention. If the world was paying attention, like when we was doing we had the protest at R. Kelly's house on Halloween, and was trying to enlighten y'all about the Mann Act. If Diddy and everybody, all the industry dudes would have took heed of what we was saying and went to Congress and got the Mann Act abolished, when Diddy went to trial right now, it wouldn't be no Mann Act. So he wouldn't even be found guilty on the Mann Act, because if people, black men, particularly black men and black celebrities, would have got together and went to Congress and got the Mann Act abolished, like, yo, y'all keep using this for to supersede the statute of limitations and stuff, and y'all using this for black men and celebrities, right? If they would have went to Congress and abolished it right now, those two charges that Diddy is guilty on, they wouldn't even be there. And Diddy would have had a clean sweep and would have been out right now. But the fact that people did not pay attention to what I was saying about the Mann Act, you know, if nobody do nothing today, if these artists don't do nothing today to get the Mann Act abolished, somebody will be next after Diddy getting hit with the Mann Act for trying to traffic their girlfriends. But the reason I'm happy that Diddy beat the RICO is because it created awareness that they could jam you up with some charges that you shouldn't be charged on, right? Diddy sat there and was charged with a RICO, saying that he started Bad Boy Records to traffic Cassie, a chick that he never even knew that he was going to meet 15, 20 years later down in his career, right? That's why he won that, because as you see, the world came out. You see Sammy the Bull and all other mafia guys like that was related to John Gotti or other RICO cases. They like, yo, how does one guy get charged with a RICO? Everybody was saying, yo, that's not a RICO. That's not a RICO. That's not a RICO. Had Diddy been broke and nobody was paying attention, he would be R. Kelly. So now R. Kelly, this works, this helps R. Kelly a little bit, right? Because now when he come back on his appeal, you know what I'm saying, he can use Diddy case as a case study to show, well, in the case of Sean Combs versus the government, he was found not guilty due to whoa. And R. Kelly on his appeal, he could come down and he can use Diddy as an example and be able to come home, or at least get the RICO drop from his case, and whatever other charges they convicted him on, he'd be good. But he still got 20 years in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Because of the pornography case that they charged him with in 2008, that he beat it in the state. But to make sure they had him, they hit him with it again in the federal law, just in case he would have beat the RICO in New York, right? So being that he got 30 years in New York, even if he comes back and he gives that 30 years, they still got 20 years in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jennifer Bonjean, who been working on R. Kelly's case. You know, shout out to her. Shout out to Bill Cosby, who, you know, was able to come home on the appeal due to Jennifer Bonjean. Shout out to Brian Steele. He beat 2 RICO cases, high-profile RICO cases. The Young Thug one and Diddy. So you can guarantee he's going to go down in history. And the next person that gets charged with a RICO, they will be calling Brian Steele. So shout out to him as well. All right. But now that the Diddy case is over, I will be getting back to the Fat Joe civil RICO with T.A. the Legend and it's still a few more pages I didn't get to in that, and I'll be getting back to that starting tomorrow, and I may even start dropping the clips for all the stuff that I read already. All right. So Choke No Joke, y'all already know. Shout out to Yusef Juice. Y'all know what it is. All right. Look out for his project coming soon. Shout out to K Mac. Shout out to everybody in Dirty Jersey, New Jersey Drive. Y'all know what it is. But yeah. Jay, we wait for your response, nigga. We'll be waiting. Now we know what you was crying about Friday the 13th all those years. You ain't tell us that you was crying on the stand, nigga. You ain't tell us them niggas smacked you up with the pistol, nigga. All right? Tough guy. Yeah. Choke No Joke, y'all already know. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, 7 p.m., all right? 1.
East Coast, West Coast, put it up. No palm to the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her. So I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang. Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with Kane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. You gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the east, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap, West Coast. Both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzis playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all, let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke no joke, learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is. Oh yeah. My man had to come through and make sure it went through. Y'all niggas is in trouble. Choke no joke. I ain't no joke, the mixtape. We here now. You already know. Let's go. Choke killing, got away from them billing. Ain't shit really changed though, I'm still that villain. I'm making money with rhyme, fuck black on black crime. Beef and money don't mix, like Muslims and swine. I'm talking milk, penicillin, y'all be illin'. Y'all be thinking y'all killers, with y'all screw face grilling. Kick that bullshit to me, y'all be wet though like Bruce Lee. And Brandon and Hearst on the highway to heaven. Man, you making mad threats and stuck in one section. I'm OBP like Naughty, making connections. Talking under your breath, get you something you don't need. 2 fully loaded Macs, filled up with heat. Nigga, you sweeter than 30 days for a body. Pop shit to these niggas, see me walk by me. But I ain't looking for no beef, I don't eat bologna. But I bring a whole cow if you run up on me. Shiesty, try me and hype me to peel your wig back like 10 cent icy. Bring it, stop bluffing, I got you threats, they mean nothing. I respond like Bond, I come through, I'm bombing. Playing bodegas, flipping Montega. You tan in the Jacks, I tan in Jamaica. Faker, wouldn't bust if he raped ya. Your chick out blazed her, hit it like Jada. While you blew up a pager, had to breathe like Vader. Your star at war, with the lightsaber. I'm here to lyrically tear your red, nigga, you a spear. I jack you up, now you out of here. Throw me on the 600. Now fucking nigga humming, blowing down 8th Ave with a bad bitch blunted. I take it there. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it with no joke. Who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some with me. Have y'all niggas feeling it like Jay-Z. No joke. Who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some of me. Bronx King like the LORDFINESSC. And that bullshit y'all do, y'all niggas don't stress me. Oh yeah, and you already know, either war what it is. Choke no joke, I ain't no joke. The mixtape, we here now.
Choke no joke, y'all already know. We here, we in the building. Shout out to Yusef Juice. You know what it is, all right? I'll catch y'all in the morning. Y'all know how we do. All right, I'm going to drop some videos. Like I said, we're going to get back to the Fat Joe, T811, T8 the Legend, Civil Rico trial. Civil Rico lawsuit. You know what I mean? Diddy joint was way too overpowering. And so I had to fall back on that. I wanted to wait till the verdict came out. So we're going to get right back to that, all right? Shout out to Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations for beating that Rico. But he's still facing about 5 to 10 years. I don't think they're going to give him 20. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. He go back to court in October for sentencing. They denied this bail. So we'll see what happens, all right? Choke no joke. This one go out to Diddy. Download it right now. Diddy's Downfall on iTunes, iHeart Music, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora. Get it on any of those, all right? Diddy's Downfall, y'all. Make sure y'all get that, all right? Peace.
Jack Brown, you know what it is. Keep on hating, you know what it is. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars or kills, penitentiary scars. The Man Act, is it going too far back? Y'all industry rats, y'all whack. That's 100 on Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac. The go viral. Gene saw the nuts at gyro. At the freak off and Diddy too. But plug shopper, free door stopper. Nigga bad TV. You dumb nigga, you right, you'll never be me. And I never be you too. Telling on YouTube, yeah, sitting on the step, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G-Dap. Comb legacy doom. Will the bad boy see time like loan? Your extortion fell through. You friended no one like the moon. What did you do? Sat back and watched him get groomed. Only badge in the room. You and wifey, drunk the juice. Saw the check for Pac's life. And his back right. Guess it's bad boy for life. Or should I say same gang? You the same lane. That Diddy let hang. And now he chain gang. Damn, you rocked him, fella. Didn't you? For the mozzarella. Did it for Wolf and his mother. D-Fur and Kurt Burrow. Nah, nigga, you did it cause your ass ain't thorough. And you ain't from the boroughs. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. This one's for the whole earth. You know, when they get disrespectful, I just go to the booth and kick the truth to the young black youth. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is.
Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Jigga, joke, no joke. Joke, no joke.